Hey, Adam Culbertson here. Before we begin, we got a promo from another independent podcast, so when you finish this episode, make sure you go and check them out.
Hello, and I am Zach, host of Podcast Junkie. Podcast Junkie is a tool for podcast listeners of all genres who are searching for their next favorite show. I review a different podcast series or season each week, helping discerning listeners like you discover new shows and connect with their creators. Each episode lasts between 4 to 15 minutes and gives you, the listener, a quick overview of the week's selection, what to expect from this show, and why I think you should add it to your queue. I'll even toss in a bite-sized snippet from an episode or even their trailer. Along with doing these weekly reviews to help you get in touch with a new podcast, I also support indie podcasts through my merch sales and Patreon contributions. Find out more about that and myself over on Twitter at CastJunkie or over at CastJunkie.com. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope I can help you find your next favorite binge.
Steal your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters. And those three Nori take off.
How many is that leaving the room?
4 plus the king.
Okay. So
Pretty good
You got
odds.
2 robed figures. One of them
right.
is like, it looks like it's like his right hand man kind of deal, and then you got another one that's wearing white robes, and then you got 2 more melee combat Nori, similar to the ones in the street.
All right.
But their armor is fancier.
Pallid mask, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir, how is all of this stuff with the land dwellers going to affect our plans regarding the pallid mask?
Well, if we can capture them, we can maybe take control of their bodies, go up and infiltrate the tower.
That's a really good idea. That's why you're the boss.
Let me go get their body real quick.
Just gonna leave the room, change back, walk back
you're
around
like,
the corner.
hey,
I found him, but I sound like him now.
hold on. This is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go. Let's all right.
That's
so,
not a good idea.
No,
You can't relay messages to each other right now.
It's a great idea.
No.
What do we think is important? I don't think that's such a good idea. I mean, I think they would just kill us if they found us. We'd have to have a lot of people to really reel them in.
Fish jargon.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Are you questioning our power?
And he glares at Julian.
No, of course not. I'm just you saw they leveled a building.
Damn it, our propaganda worked too well.
He gets up from the seat that he's curled up in, and he slithers over to y'all, and y'all actually kind of feel the ground vibrating like as he's slithering. Like it's not. He's very, very big.
EA Sports big.
And he like kneels down and gets in front of your face, Julian, and he like sniffs you. He's like,
Seems they've got their stench on you, and maybe it's made you weak. I should kill you here.
I don't. I can't really stop you from doing that. You realize that, right? You're like really big. You could totally do that. I don't know what that would accomplish. I think you kind of need all the help we can get at this point. We still have to, take over.
Yeah, I have a question.
mm-hmm.
Skylar's getting little bits of, like, their emotional energy. Is there anything coming off from the king that can be separated into the Nori, what the Nori is feeling and what the fish person inhabiting the Nori is feeling? Or is it just all kind of a tangle?
Hold on, repeat that question. I'm sorry.
Sure. So, like, the king is a Nori, and we're assuming that the leader of the fish people is also inside of there, and they're both having, like, life energies or whatnot. Can Skylar distinguish between the two when the little globs go to the rock in their pocket?
You sense one that is in constant pain and fear, and the other one, right now, it just shifted to really intense anger. It went from annoyance to anger.
Man, I wish we could do, like, an exorcism or something.
So when he's like,
I question your strength.
and he like does this like hissing kind of thing, and it sprays this kind of like venom onto you, Julian.
Okay.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I'll go ahead and just pre-use Flash of Genius on this one.
Okay.
So that is... Okay. That would be... Oh, wow. What? That doesn't make... Why do I have a +5 in Constitution?
You have a high Constitution?
No.
You're
I'm proficient in it.
Okay.
That doesn't make sense, though. Why do I proficient in it?
You're a doctor?
No. I have advantage on Constitution for the mask, but I don't think that would take effect in this thing, would it?
No, it wouldn't, because it got on your skin.
Yeah, I don't know why I'd be proficient in that.
Well, it would be part of your class. Like every class has 2 proficient saves.
Oh, I have 2. Okay, so I have Con and Int, so that would be +5. +11 +4, so 20.
All right, so you get this, like, it hits you, and your vision kind of goes blurry for a second, and you see, like, you're basically seeing like triple of like everything that's in here. You see, you're looking around, you see more Nori than what there are, but you're also seeing around you. You see the dead corpses and bodies from your past, but you like rub your eyes and it goes away.
Oh, that's awful.
But yeah, it all goes away. Like it's like just a matter of a few seconds. Yeah.
Okay, that was horrifying. That was. Why would? I'm just gonna kind of like rub my face a little bit and just be like, why would you do that?
Sir, I think he was I think he's just a little disoriented from our experience earlier. I don't feel like he meant you disrespect.
Seems you are still strong, so.
And he slithers back to his chair. He's like,
So are you ready for the next ceremony?
Yes, sure. Whatever you need.
If we're going to possibly inhabit the bodies of the land dwellers, I'd prefer to take one myself.
Yeah, I don't. I think they're probably a little bit sturdier than the ones we had, except for the tiny one though. I don't know about that one.
I think that I would like to try to be one of those to go up on the land. What would you want us to do after we infiltrate the tower?
However, I haven't chosen you to be part of that infiltration.
But we're strong.
I want to. They had ambushed us, and I want to be able to get my revenge.
Yeah, they had this
for what they may have done.
They had this coming.
Is there anything else about the Pallid Mask and his people that we might need to know if you chose us to help?
How you doing back there, Aleister?
I'm hoping that's a meta question.
yeah.
Oh, just planning the ways that I can make everyone suffer.
You're just counting. It's just like, okay, I could kill him. I could kill him. He's a problem. He's a problem. And then eventually you have to worry about the guards.
Eventually, yeah.
So the dark-robed Nori, he speaks up. He's like, they are acting very suspicious. Mind if I do something?
He's like, this is why I have you here.
And what level is that transformation spell or whatever, the potion? What's the equivalent of?
It did not say. Let me look again.
Alter self. If he just used alter self,
No,
then
okay.
that's
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it was that. Let me look at the elixir again.
Mine is second level transmutation.
Drinker's body is transformed as its alter self spell. Yeah,
Okay,
So,
what
yeah,
level's that?
Second level.
I guess it'd be
Second level?
second
Okay.
level. Yeah.
I think Victor was a little bit more suspicious there, asking a bunch of questions about the Pallid Mask, when that's not his
The Pallid
place.
Mask and the plans.
Yeah.
Trying to like insert himself into the infiltration effort.
At the very least, can I roll a deception check before I just fail immediately?
He is putting up his staff, and the gem on it glows, and all of a sudden you feel yourself, Victor, shifting back into your normal form because he casts Dispel Magic on you.
Okay.
It was you.
What is this? We have an infiltration. Get them.
So I think at this point I'll go ahead and
No.
try to jump into everything going on. Assuming we're going into, not going into initiative, whatever.
No.
I want to. I at least want to try to explain myself.
Yes.
No, I'm roll for initiative. Okay. But what were you wanting to do, Aleister?
Well, what Aleister wants to do is actually kind of clamber up.
Because they don't know you're there.
What Aleister wants to do is clamber up to the top of the robot and leap from the robot out into the middle of the room. Generally, about how big is the room?
Let's say it's they're large creatures. He's like very large.
Is he very large or is he very large?
Very. Let's say it's 100 by 100 room.
Okay. And
pretty
would I be
large
able
room.
to feasibly get to rough center of the room from jumping from the robot?
Yeah, what's your movement speed?
40.
40. Yeah, you'd totally be able to get there. Yeah, because
Cool.
y'all were kind of right in front of the throne and and like those stairs. And there is columns around the outside of the room.
All right.
But yeah.
So I'm going to jump into the middle of the room, and I'm going to actually utilize the other function of my magical eye thing. Gasp.
Okay.
It does something else. And so I'm going to, as it says, take on the visage of my patron, which I don't know if you had something in particular planned for, if you just wanted me to
I
wing
was
it
going to
from there.
let you control that. I mean, you know as much as I do on what he looks like,
Okay.
or at
So-
least the form that you've seen.
Right. So before anything else happens, you actually see this flame, like in Aleister's right eye, kind of flare up and twist and form into the shape of a skull. And right after that, basically this giant pillar of flame forms up, consuming Aleister, with just kind of tendrils whipping out here, there, and everywhere of just gigantic green flame.
Okay.
And for all hostiles, which I guess would include everybody except for the people back there, I guess they're not really hostile.
What
more
the
passive-aggressive.
Nori or
Give
your
it a second.
partners?
I mean, my partners. They're more passive.
No, they're
aggressive.
not. They're not hostile. No, not to you. Not to you, at least.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Debatable.
So anyway, all of the fish people nori things
Mm-hmm.
are going to need to make a where does it say?
Don't go crazy.
It
Save.
actually doesn't say what. Oh no, there it is. Wisdom. A wisdom saving throw. DC is 16.
There's 5 of them. Okay. The one that cast dispel magic, it hit 16.
Okay.
All right. The white robed one only hit 15. And all right, and the other 2 failed as well.
Cool.
Big guy.
One.
Yeah. And King Ashirk is not phased at all either.
Okay. So I'm going to assume that feared, as it says in the description of the item, is referencing the frightened condition.
Yeah.
Which means that creatures that are frightened will have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, as long as the source of the fear is within their line of sight. And they cannot willingly move closer to the source of fear,
Which is you.
which is me. And the other thing is that each turn, they'll be able to repeat a saving throw, and they're still affected for up to a minute, or until I lose concentration, until they save a throw or the minute is up, or my concentration's up.
All right. Or how long? So after you drop the
So
concentration, it's a
it's
minute.
Concentration up to a minute.
Okay.
So like as long as I keep concentrating, it'll last up to a minute. And
Okay.
each
Are you
turn
doing
they can
anything else in this form? Like what, like other than just creating the flame? Like are you saying anything and then doing the tendrils and?
Hissing.
Leave Victor alone.
So I'll actually make the remark like, well, obviously the tiny one is you really need to worry about the most.
All right, and roll initiative.
All right.
I already rolled it, and I got 18.
Oh, hell yes.
Yep.
I got, what's my proficiency bonus? 2. I got a 21. I rolled a 19.
Ooh.
I've got a 12.
16 for me.
Oh, and
there's so many different things.
One other thing I also want to point out that technically we're kind of doing this a little out of order. Technically, it's when a creature starts its turn in the aura, they have to succeed on the throw. So technically, those throws are for the start of their upcoming turn.
Okay,
if that makes sense. So they won't get another roll until their second turn.
Oh, okay, gotcha. But they're within range, so
right. That was the point. It's a 60-foot aura. So with it being a 100-foot room, like as long as I'm roughly in the center, it covers the whole room.
And which ones were or were not affected?
Like that's basically what Aleister did.
Yeah, that's more or less what I turned into.
Yeah.
And the big king guy or whoever's impersonating him and the black robe guy are the ones that weren't affected, and the other ones were?
Right.
Is that right? Okay.
That's what I got.
Big guy, black robe guy, not affected. Others are.
Okay. And there's a white robe and two more regular
they
guys.
make a check every turn that it's active, right? Yeah. Okay.
Right. Like they've already done their one for their first turn. So starting with their second turn, they'll roll at the beginning of their turn to determine whether or not the effect ends.
Okay.
But the effect is active now, or does it have to wait until?
No, the effect is active now.
Got it. But it doesn't. It ends at the beginning of their next turn unless or if they don't make. Yeah, the save. They have to save at the beginning of the next turn for it to continue through that turn.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry, I'm having to roll for
everything.
four different things.
No one told you to put 5 guys in that room.
that are on.
I did. I actually did.
It was subliminal. He's really hungry for burgers.
I'm hungry for hams.
Steamed hams?
Steamed hams? Oh, yes.
For the record, Victor's still going to try to talk this guy down. It just won't work.
No, I meant steamed clams. It's a Nori dialect.
Okay. Yeah, so Julian is up first.
Okay. What I'm going to do is with an action, I'm going to drop the altar self. As I'm doing that, I'm going to be like, King a shirk. And then I'm going to point the lightning gun at him and be like, looks like you've been baited.
Oh, for a second there, I thought you were going to give it the old, King a shirk, I've come to bargain.
Maybe if I was like 14th level, we'll do that. I don't have time powers. That's your shtick. And then, yeah, I'm going to fire the lightning gun full blast at him.
Okay.
So let me roll.
5 charges? How many?
5 charges. Yeah, that would be 17.
Okay. The lightning bolt comes out of the gun. He just kind of slithers out of the way, and it shoots the throne behind him.
Did I destroy the throne?
Yeah. You broke you just blew up the top half of it. Yeah. We'll say that.
Okay, 17 doesn't hit.
I missed.
Yeah, you missed.
I missed, but did I really miss?
There was a lot of charge going through that with 5 charges, so yeah, it was pretty destructive.
All right, let me count this thing down. I can only do that 3 more times.
Well, until you recharge it.
Yeah, I do have the charge back. I guess spend an action to do that.
Yep. And is that your turn?
Yeah. Well, I mean, the action was to drop the altar self, so.
Well, I thought your action was to shoot the gun.
That's what well, no.
You did a free action to drop your stuff.
Then
then you shut the gun.
I don't have anything else I can move.
I mean, you can if you want. I mean, you got bonus action, whatever.
No, I'm good because I have the. I'm not going to turn around and look at what Aleister looks like right now. But
you see this green, fiery glow coming from behind you, just shining over the entire room.
I'm going to assume that's Aleister, but I don't want to look back and check.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and then I burn the charges. So okay, cool.
All right, Victor.
Okay. Well, the first thing Victor would do was like I said, would be try to talk. He's talk his way out of it. I'm not gonna do that as an action. I'm gonna use my interaction where I can talk.
Yeah,
And
go,
just
go
be
for
like,
it.
just be like,
We're sorry.
we want to stop. Oh, what's his name?
Pallet mask.
The Pallid Mask.
It's like, we want to stop the Pallid Mask too. We didn't do anything outside of trying that. I don't know what that. Yeah, there we go. That's what he said. Does that get any reaction from anyone in the room?
I'll just look back at Victor. I'm like, dude, I just literally fired the lightning gun at him.
I know.
Sorry, it was a warning shot.
Warning shot. Next one's your face.
It doesn't seem to phase anybody.
Okay.
Like, there's really no reaction to what you said. Like, they're dead set on attacking you.
Okay, well, that's their fault.
We tried. You can't say we didn't try.
Were you going to add something, Adam?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, where am I in relation to the guy with the black robe? Because I don't like that guy.
He called you out.
Ruined your brilliant disguise.
Okay, so he is, we're going to say he's 40 feet from you. The big guy next to him is the black robe guy. Other side, like a little bit over more, is the white robe guy, and then 20 feet away from you is the two melee weapon holders.
20 feet away. Okay. So all of the presumed heavy hitters are standing next to each other.
The
I'm
black robe guy,
presuming-
the big guy next to
Yeah.
each other. Priest is a little bit off to the side, and yeah, maybe
Off to the
maybe
side.
10 feet away from, rather than being next to him, he's more like 10, 15 feet away.
Cool. I got 45 movement speed. Am I able to get to the guy in white without getting in or out of the opportunity attack of the big guy and the black guy?
What's your
black
movement
robe
speed
guy?
again?
45 feet.
45 feet.
Quicken.
You may be able to. You wouldn't be able to get all the way to him and avoid an attack of opportunity. Yeah.
Okay. I didn't think so. All right.
Because the guys up front would be able to,
Mhm.
or one of them would be able to attack you.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to sort of I'll move over to the side towards the I wouldn't be able to move in a circular. Would I be able to get within 40 feet of the guy in the white robes?
Get within 40 feet of him? Yeah.
No,
Oh,
the
I'm
black
sorry.
robes. Without and sort of move out of further away. This is so
He's
difficult.
40 feet away from you, basically.
He's 40
Yeah.
feet away.
Right
so
now.
he and the king are 40 feet away from me.
No, okay, 45 feet.
Okay, so the guy in the black robes is 45 feet. The king is 40 feet, and the black guy is on his right, my left.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. This is the
I know.
geography.
I know.
I'm a melee character. I have to learn more about the geography. Okay.
Punch.
I'm going to move slightly closer around so that I can stay about 40 feet away from the guy in the black robes, but put him slightly more between myself and the big guy. And then I'm going to attack him with my wrappings, with slashing damage. So I'm going to come in off the sides if I can. Sort of, have him come off my chest and swing inward at the guy from both sides. I'm going to try that. So the first one was a 25 to hit. And the second was also a 25 to hit. I rolled a 17.
Oh, yeah.
Rolled a 17 both times.
On the bishop?
All right. Yes, if that's the guy in the black robes.
Yeah, it is.
So bishop is black robes, white robes is priest. So that way
Yeah.
it's easier.
Yeah.
King, priest, bishop. There we
Oh,
go.
we're playing chess.
The other guy's
And your
knights.
rooks. Yeah.
Checkmate.
Okay. And so the first one, I got 6 damage. And then the other rap got 11 damage.
Okay.
So from the right and the left, just sort of slashing and like come out off me, up and around and down slash into him, sort of towards his shoulders, like his neck area. Just
Okay.
like come down diagonally into his neck from above his shoulders with the wraps.
Okay.
And one side got 6 damage and the other side got 11.
All right. Cool.
And then I think that might be my turn.
And did you move at all, or you
I
just did it from where you were standing?
I moved a little bit further to my left so that I moved to where I'm a little bit further away from the king, but I didn't get any further away from the thing. So I sort of moved in like a semicircle pattern around, maybe about 15 feet, so that I'm just closer to the bishop than I am to the king.
Okay. Cool.
And that's all I got for this turn. I can't do much until I get close to people. And I don't know how they're going to react just yet. They won't listen to me, so...
You tried. That's all we
I
did.
did try. Victor has always said that he'll try, but
Yeah.
it's self-defense at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
I can't help if people want to kill me.
It is Skylar's turn.
When it fails, the only solution is violent murder.
Yeah.
Skylar is going to cast slow. It's a 40-foot block, and they want to make sure that the king is within that 40-foot. It's a cube. So Skylar's gonna try to cast that, including as many of the bad guys in the cube as possible.
You would be able to get all of them into it.
Sweet.
Like it's 40 by 40, like a 40 by 40 cube, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'd be able to get all of them.
Okay. Their speed is halved. They all take a -2 to AC and Dex saving throws. Can't use reactions right now. On their turn, they can use either an action or a bonus action, not both. And this lasts for up to a minute.
It's the thing that you used before, right? Where you slowed down time.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember it. Yeah.
So well done.
And for clarification, where are the two sort of the knights? I'll call them. That way, it's just chess.
They're up front. They were 20 feet in front of the guys in the back.
Okay, cool.
So one of them was 20 feet away from you, and the other one was 20 feet away from Julian in front of him. Skylar is like right behind.
So they
two.
were dead middle between us and the king's throne.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, cool. I've got the geography now.
Then Skylar is right behind y'all two, and then Aleister is 20 feet behind Skylar.
Naturally.
Yeah.
But the baddies are now slowed, and that is Skylar's turn. Skylar doesn't have bonus actions.
Thank you, Skylar.
You're welcome.
Battlefield control.
Established.
Yeah, let's keep doing stuff like that.
I mean,
so
control can really be some of the strongest magic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so your 40 foot, are you wanting it directly in front of Victor and I'm trying to think of the whole cube. Is it directly in front of Victor and Julian?
Hold on, let me look at the spell again.
Because it's 40 by 40, so like, or does it affect friendlies?
It is creatures of your choice. Up
Oh,
to
okay,
6
okay.
creatures.
Yay.
Okay, so you want it directly in front of them because, I mean,
I
you
wanna
got an
include
extra. Yeah, you got an extra 5 feet behind them, and directly in front of in front of Julian. And okay, all right. So I was just drawing it up for my little
Gotcha.
my little map that I'm keeping track of.
Ooh, what we should do is we should get a new webcam, and then have you have like a map that you
And just draw, yeah.
draw.
Battle
I
map.
wish the battle map, yeah. I mean, there's programs for that, but I like theater of mind, and this is just helping me keep track of it so I can.
Oh, I know. It's just difficult for me. So.
I know.
You should-
I'm
you should draw
trying.
your
I'm
own
trying to
battle
help you.
map.
I was about to say,
I know.
it is not just you.
Hey, graph paper pads are really cheap,
Yeah.
and I've been using it for almost 2 years.
Yeah. It wouldn't help me. I would still. Confused.
Okay, so you successfully slowed down that area,
Yep.
Yay.
and the creatures of your choice. Are you doing anything else?
I can't really do anything else, so no.
Okay, then it is Aleister's turn.
Oh, wow.
I rolled bad for initiative on my end.
Apparently.
I can
Jeez.
tell. I was like, are all these guys actually attacking us, or did the king just get really presumptuous and the other guys are just standing there like, what are you doing? And I just hurt
He
one
was
of them.
very surprised that a cat could do that.
I talk so much
Super
shit
surprised.
that I roll high with this die, and I've rolled low.
It's all coming together.
All right. So, you know what? I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm gonna keep the visage going.
Okay.
Visage. Which maybe for better clarification, also, like, you can still actually see Aleister like within the flame. Like the flame's
Okay.
not just like all encompassing bright. Like you basically see him with this gigantic kind of like green aura, a la Dragon Ball or something.
You should change.
Okay.
You should change your voice too to be more menacing.
Well, he does have a skull in his right eye.
Yeah,
It's true.
A flaming skull in his eye.
yeah. There's like a distinct like skull pattern like over my right eye.
And so they can't. Do you have to just use your action to keep that open every
It's just
turn?
concentration.
No, it's just concentration spell.
Okay. So until you do something else, concentration,
Right.
or it ends, you're good.
right.
Or
It
he
just
gets
limits
hit.
the other spells that I can use more or less.
And right now, none of those guys can move forward.
Well, none of the ones
More or less.
affected can willingly move
Yeah.
toward me.
Oh, okay. So I attacked the right one. Got it.
So I'm going to go ahead and target the black robed one. I think
Okay.
you called him the bishop, just because I
Yeah, the
think he
bishop.
might be more trouble in general to me.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go ahead and throw an Eldritch Blast in his direction. We'll go ahead
All
and,
right.
and target him with both.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
The first is a 21,
21 hits.
and the second is 24.
Damn.
Doesn't hit. No, I'm just joking. That doesn't.
Like, he has a very specific range of AC that you have to hit.
Yes. Yes.
Very confused.
No, you're
first
good.
hit is
You're good.
15 damage. And the second is also 15 damage.
Nice.
And he gets pushed back 20 feet.
So he just gets pushed into the wall.
To the window. To the wall.
Defenestration.
Yeah, I had my dimensions off a little bit, but yeah, he hits the wall, and but he's still within the slowed area.
Cool.
And everything's within the area of
Yeah, the aura
Aleister's
covers the whole
fear. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alistair's fear storm.
There's a good name for that.
Fear,
Storm.
fire, far,
Firestorm.
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 All right, you got anything else, Aleister?
No, I'm good. I think I'm posted up in a good place. I don't really feel like I need to move. I'm good.
All right, so first up is Shirk. He's laughing. He laughs at Aleister. And he's like,
What?
Apparently, I really didn't frighten him.
he's like, you have no power. here."
Oh, that's good.
And then he slowly like reaches over and pats the bishop and points at Aleister. Like he points back.
He pats the bishop. Were they like against the wall?
He's pretty big. He just got some reach. And he's like, get him.
You chunky boy.
And then now
Or
it's
are
the
they
bishop's
moving
turn.
so slow that the bishop is still moving backwards?
That's funny.
Or I'll just, yeah, that's what's happening. He just reaches out and he grabs the bishop and like slowly sets him back on the ground, and then he points out at Aleister.
Don't be hasty.
Hey everybody, Gerbo here. I hope everybody's having a great time listening to the show, even though terrible things happen. But hey, look on the bright side. It's not happening to you. Head on over to microphonesandmonsters.com and leave us a review. If you want to support us, we got Patreon, we got bonus content, ad-free content, like all that good stuff. And we appreciate any and all support we get. And it's always free to tell other people about us. And leaving us reviews and talking to us on Discord, on Cast Junkie, because it's an awesome place to be, and you get to talk to us. It's great. I love it. It's the best. Everything's coming up, Gerbo. And oh boy, look at that music. Got all that music from Marco Mazzei from Fallen Highway Studios. Oh boy, I love it. I really hope you're enjoying it, and I hope you join us in the next episode, and I hope you have a great, wonderful day, week, weekend, whatever, until the next episode. Oh man, I'm so excited. Have a good one.